Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 4, Episode 1 at Brentford as we follow in Dean Smith's footsteps. And today we get our Premier League season underway. We're playing Sheffield United and I think Swansea. I should have checked who the second game was. I'm pretty sure it's Swansea. But before that, with the new season, I thought we'd have a quick update of where we are at a club. And to be honest, it's going pretty well. We're 3.5-star reputation now. We're rich. Which is nice. We're in the Europa League this season, which is ridiculously exciting. I'm obviously the manager. Our captain is still Marek Hamšík, possibly the final year of his career. There was a question about his staff attributes. We can see them there. He's not a coach, but there's not a bad manager there, I'd say. So he might even, given that he's working with youngsters, he might be someone that's worth keeping around as sort of a youth manager or assistant manager and seeing how they seeing how he kicks on here. He could develop into a useful assistant. But anyway, so he's here for probably his final year. George Dobson is our assistant manager, vice captain even. He's a good leader, so hopefully, he'll do a good job. He is wanted by Watford. But ideally, I'd like to keep him for this season. Fete Arp is our key player, and we should show you Fete Arp. A really good striker he was, and hopefully he's going to have a good season for us this year as well. He's wanted by Schalke. Yeah, ideally, we're not going to be selling him. So let's hope we don't have to do that. And Swansea is our hot prospect. Expect to see a lot more of him at centre-back this season. He's had a season to settle in now, and I think he needs to kick on now, doesn't he? He needs to show himself to be a worthy member of the first team squad. So that's off the field there. If you have a quick look at general info, I am an icon, a favoured personnel, as is Farai, which is nice to see. Any other of our players in their list there yet? No, not at all. So there we go. That's that. Facilities. We have been upgrading these. So we have, of course, we're back at the Brentford Community Stadium for this season. We're at 23,500 capacity. Excellent or top corporate facilities, good training facilities, excellent data analysis facilities. Youth facilities could use a little bit of work, but of course, when we came into the club, that didn't exist. So we're doing a good job getting that up. The youth level is, we're Category 3 academy now, which is good. We've got good academy coaching, adequate youth recruitment, and we'll keep working on this as we go through the season here. If we have a quick look at the club vision, you can see we are improving the training and youth facilities again, so that's obviously important. What do we expect it to do here this year? We can see they play attacking football, possession football. We do all this anyway. Sign players. We don't usually sign from the lower leagues anymore. I mean, I look, but I haven't really. You can only sign. We've got to sign a certain quality of player. If they're not there, we can't sign them. Play entertaining football, which we usually do. Make the most of set pieces. We maybe don't do that as much as we could do. High tempo pressing football we tend to do. We work within a budget. We sign players to sell for a profit. We definitely do that. And we want to make I'll show you the expectations here in just a second. But you can see so far so good. We're doing an excellent job, which is exactly what we want to be doing. Now let's go and have a quick look as well. Here, if we go back here to some club records and see if there's anything we can look to break this season. 5th in the Premier League is the highest finish the club has ever managed. Could we manage to get into the Champions League spots this year and have a best ever season for the club? That would be something to perhaps aim at. Biggest win, a 9-0. We'll do well to beat that, to be honest. Maybe if we get a bit of a Muppet club in Europe, we could give it a threat. Jaden Bogle is still our highest transfer fee paid. The highest received was Baptiste, who left us. Was that this summer just gone? It was, wasn't it? No, it was January last year. Total spending, 89 million we spent. I think that is this particular of this summer. I don't know if it's going to be split, right, between last season and this season. So it may have been technically last season. Most league goals for the club is 153 by Jim Towers. Fete Arp is not going to quite get near that, I don't think. What else have we got here? Most goals in a season is 38. Could Fete Arp, that's league goals. But could Fete Arp perhaps get somewhere near that? If he gets 38 league goals this year, we'll be absolutely flying, won't we? A fastest goal of 10 seconds will do well to get to do better than that. Most assists was Farai. Was that our first or second season at the club? Clean sheets there. Goodnartson's record is 21 from probably our first season at the club. Well, that might even been before we arrived. Most man of the match awards, Tuwazi still holds that record. Most games won in a row is 9. Could we maybe get that this year? These are some old records here. That's from the 30s. So it's almost 100 years old, that record. Most matches without losing is 26. I'd like to maybe do that, but it's tough in the Premier League, isn't it? Most matches lost in a row, we don't want to touch that record. Most matches without winning, we don't want to touch that record. So most matches without scoring, we don't want to touch. And most matches without conceding is 7 from 1957. Could we maybe snatch that record away as well? Well, obviously time will tell. If you do want to have a quick look at the summer transfer special from last episode, but a quick recap of what we did there. Out went Mikulic to Villa, James Justin and Rasic to Derby County. Felix went off to Rotherham. Confente, our backup goalkeeper, went to Lazio. Dominic Thomas went off to PSV. We signed ourselves Ustin Tsopoulos. I'm going to struggle with that name, aren't I? Matteo, he came in as a very, very good young defensive midfielder. Aaron Hickey joined us, 4.4 million from Hearts as a fullback. Kelleher came in to join us as the backup goalkeeper. Only paid 850k for him. That's a good signing, I think. Jake Rambleton, a free transfer wonder kid from Lyon. Big hopes for him. And of course, Jonathan Panzo, he came in for 19.75 million from Hamburg to be a utility defender for us. Quick look at how pre-season has gone. We played some big teams in there. We played some not so big teams. Atletico Madrid gave us a bit of a touch-up. Otherwise, though, not too bad. A nice win there against Besiktas to finish things off. And let's go and have a look at the season expectations. We're expected to come mid-table, which is probably about fair enough. You can see we've got the late game, we've got the Monday game, so everybody else has played already. Europa League, we're expected to reach the first knockout round, so that's a little bit of expectation for our first season in Europe. 5th round of the FA Cup, 4th round of the Carabao Cup, that's going to be dependent on draws, isn't it? And a quick look at the season preview for the Premier League. We are down there, it's in 11th, 55 to 1 we are. Yeah, I feel like that's a little bit harsh, but we'll see how we go here. Have a look here. The Media 11 Dream Team. There is no Brentford players in that. It's maybe to be expected. And the key players will sort of scroll down this slowly so you can see everybody from the other clubs as well. I keep forgetting Phil Foden's at Spurs. Jude Bellingham is at Everton. But if we go down here, we will see that our key players are Ustin, Matteo, and if we keep going down, the other one is Fete Up. So we've got our 2 Germans that we've signed from Bayern Munich are considered to be our 2 key players for this upcoming season. All right, let's go and have a look at what we're doing here against Sheffield United. You can see we're not the favourites, even though we are away from home. I'd like to see a little bit more respect for us than that. Chris Wilder is still their manager. A very good manager he is as well. Is he still underrated in real life? Maybe not anymore, but he's certainly done a wonderful job, hasn't he? They're attacking, direct style of play. We have a quick look here. It's always difficult first game of the season, but we are expecting them to come out in this sort of formation. Is that the Aaron Ramsey? That is the Aaron Ramsey, isn't it? No, it's not. It's an Adam Ramsey. It's not the Adam Ramsey. So there we can see the way we're expecting them to line up. We can see there their heat map for a friendly win against Nantes. Passing network there and key passes. It's always difficult first game of the season. You can't read too much into that. But this is a team that we're sending out to hopefully get the job done. We're just going to be a little bit more solid first game just because we don't know exactly how they're going to play. So Gunnarsson is going to be our goalkeeper. It's going to be McKenna at the back. He's going to partner Soleil for this first game. I don't want to change too much too quickly. Bogle will continue down the right-hand side. Michelotti will continue down the left-hand side, which is hopefully he'll have a start like he did last year. He had 7 goals, I think, before September started. Matty O is going to get the start today in the defensive midfield role. James Garner moves forward as a deep-lying playmaker. He's more than capable of doing that, so we're going to give him a chance up there. Mabry goes as the advanced playmaker, I should say, in this one. And Rambleton is going to make his debut as a box-to-box midfielder. And then we've got the 2 up top. We'll have big expectations. Dan, who's decided he's Portuguese now, not Brazilian. So he missed the first, month or so as a Brentford player to play for the Brazil under-21s. Then he decided he's Portuguese, which is very annoying. And of course, Fete Up, goal-scoring machine from last season. He goes up top as the advanced forward. All right, let's go. So they have come out as expected, which is nice. There's obviously different players around, but they've got a couple of debutants there, as do we. But let's hope we can get the job done here. We do have Panzo on the bench, as well as he's the only other debutant potentially on the bench. But like I say, I didn't want to do too much too quickly. What do we want to say here? Go out there and enjoy yourselves, boys. First game of the season. Have a bit of fun out there. See if you can get us a result. We do have the option to go to wingers as well. We saw last season, didn't we, against Leeds, that sort of the attacking 4-2-4 or 4-4-2 worked really, really well. So that is obviously an option for us if we need to go to it. Here we go here. Sheffield United playing out from at the back. We should pick that up. We do. It's Rambleton. First look at him to Soleil. Back to Matteo. He gets it wide there for Michelotti. We don't really have much shape about us right now, do we? That's Garner on the ball now. Back to Matteo. Back to Garner. Garner goes wide there looking for Dan. Can he get a cross in for Fete up? We've got men joining him in the box. He can't beat the defender. It's hacked clear. Do we get to this? We should. Soleil's there. Good header down for Mabry. For Rambleson. Out there for Bogle. He gets past his man. Can he get a cross in? Where's Arp in the middle? It's blocked away. It's there for Mabry. Back to Bogle. He's onside. It's still there. Again, it's cleared away. Rambleson picks it up. Does he keep it in? Are we going to get caught on the break? Not after all this. No, Rambleson keeps the ball for us. Good ball forward. It's there early for Dan. Dan! Oh! Composure personified. In front of goal. Jake Rambleson gets the assist on debut. And it's Dan that gets his first goal of the season in the 7th minute of it. Rambleson did really well to win that back, looked up, picked out the run of Dan. 1 touch, 2 touch round the goalkeeper, 3rd in the back of the net. That's a really, really good goal, and what a way to start the season. Rambleson already looks an absolute star. Dan with the finish, and well, this is what you like to see. Dan over a free kick now. It's a decent ball in, it's headed away though. Mabry's going to pick that up, back to Soleil. Soleil, what's the big centre-back going to do here for us? Gets a decent-looking cross in. It's headed away. Not the best header clear. Dan has time and space. Takes his time. Cuts in. Dan. Oh, that's stunning. What a goal from Dan. A second goal in as many minutes almost. And that is absolutely stunning. He has rocketed that back into the net. Into the back of the net. And look at this. Just took his time. Walking towards the ball. Gave him a chance to close him down, just cut in and then absolutely unleashed a rocket into the back of the net. And Dan has started the season like he means business. This is absolutely wonderful stuff. Here we go over a free kick now. Dan, ball in. Oh, it's a terrible goalkeeping error. And James Garner with the first of the season makes it 3-0 in the 15th minute. This is absolutely sensational stuff from our Brentford team. Dan now has 2 goals and assists. Well, I think the assist maybe goes to the goalkeeper on that one. But it's a good header at the back post from James Garner. And we've had, we had 3 shots on target, 3 goals in the back of the net. Here we go with Soleil. He gets it wide for Michelotti. What can he do? Where's Fete up in the middle? Its cross is blocked. Michelotti can't quite win it back. Is this going to be a goal coming the other way here now? He's gone straight past... that's probably McKenna. This Ratchi has done a really good... That's a really, really good goal, isn't it? Wow. Let's go back off of attacking. Let's tell him to concentrate. But that is an individual effort to remember. What a goal this is. Who is this that he just got past a little bit too easy there? Is it? It's Matteo. On debut, Matteo has let us down a little bit there. But nonetheless, a really, really good individual goal. Who is that guy? Kosovoan. That was really, really good, wasn't it? All right, let's not worry about that. 3-1 it is now. Let's just make sure that we get into half-time with a 2-goal lead at least, please, boys. The game seems to have settled down a little bit after that. I think everybody's in shock of that goal. But come on, let's get to half-time. Fete Arp's got a booking. McKenna's got a booking as well. We'll give it an assertive. Don't get complacent here, boys. Matteo, a little bit more from you, please, mate. A little bit more. You're a wonder kid after all. We do have high expectations. Fete Arp, just don't get yourself sent off, please. And I think we just keep going with what we have. We might look to give Panzo a debut. I'm wondering McKenna on a booking as well as not having his best game for us might be a potential, though Michelotti's got a booking now as well. And as does Rambleton. We are, 56 minutes in. Arp has the ball, crosses to the back post. Michelotti's there. Michelotti gets it in. It's cleared away. Picked up there by McKenna. He gets it wide there, back to Michelotti. Can he get a crossing? Goes past one. Ball in. It was, I think, aiming for Bogle, but not the best pass, we'll see. Back to Matteo. He gets it forward to James Garner. Garner back out. Recycles it to Michelotti again. Michelotti again gives it away. And what we don't want to do, here he goes again, this guy. Just take his legs. Oh, it's a good... McKenna did really well there, but it's back to Rashika, and he has done it again, is what he's done. It is now 3-2, and this Rashika guy needs to go away. He didn't look that good, did he? But he's had 2 wonderful solo efforts. He's in danger of taking the man of the match award away from Dan the way he's going. Goodnartson's only playing a 6.3. And suddenly what looked to be a really good, comfortable game for us, it's not that good, is it? Matty O is not having a good game in there. So let's take him off. Let's get James Garner back in there. Let's get Hamsik on to just try and control possession for us a little bit here. We might do is just lower this tempo down, just be more disciplined here, and just try and be a little bit more sensible in general. Here we go, Hamsik over a free kick, ball in. It's there for Mabry, across for Dan on the hat trick. How was Garner not scored? I don't know if that was the keeper, if it was one of our own players. But it looked surely a goal. Hamsik now with the corner, ball in. It's another good one. Take his legs early, boys, and that is he's scared there. Just cleared it into touch. Come on. Oh, we do not want to lose the game here. Jayden Boggle's got an injury. Diolo will come on for him. Let's maybe just sit the wing-backs ever so slightly here. Hopefully that's not too serious for Jayden Bogle. Transfer window, of course, is still opened. So if it was to be serious, we do obviously have the ability to go into the transfer market. Aaron Hickey, of course, we bought in this summer. So he is capable of playing out there, but obviously he would be no Jayden Bogle. We're coming towards the end. Let's go full shutdown and hopefully see this out here. Let's not do that. Actually, no, what am I doing? Leave that. Let's just make it a little bit more difficult for them as well. And hopefully see out what should have been a very comfortable win at 3-0. But they've made us work for it, but I think we're going to get there. Yes, we are. There we go. That's a good opening day win. A double from Dan. James Garner goal as well with the assist from Dan. And that is a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde performance, boys. That second half wasn't fantastic. So it's not ideal, but it's not the worst. It's about a month for Jayden Bogle. Hopefully he'll be able to come back a little bit sooner than that. But were we in control? I don't know about that. We were certainly for the first 15 minutes, then got a little bit nervous for us. Rambleson and Madio makes their debut. Michelotti, we can see that there. Dan drives us forward. May that continue for the rest of this season, please, Mr. Dan. And guys, wait right there. We'll be back to face our first home game of the season. That's against Swansea. Okay, welcome back. Let's see if we can get off to the perfect start to the season with 6 points. We are at home this time to Swansea. This time we are the favourites for the game. Swansea drew their opening game, it looks like. So have a quick look at what we're up against here. We're up against Erling Moe. Now, I can honestly say I've never come across this guy before in Football Manager. It looks like Mulder, I should say, is pretty much where he spent all of his career. So maybe that's why I've never come across him. But yeah, Erling Moe, what a great name that is. Adventurous, direct style of play. Last time out, they got a 2-2 draw with Manchester City. So these guys are obviously no mugs. Yeah, which is a little bit annoying, to be honest. I would have liked a team of mugs, but that's not what we get. We can see here from this one, they were a little bit narrow, attacking mostly down that one. Now that would be their left, our right-hand side. Passing network is there, and their key passes as well. And let's have a look at the team that we're sending out. We're going with the same 11 with the one change for the injury, obviously. So Goodnartson goes in goal. McKenna and Soleil at the back. Hickey comes in for his debut. Let's hope he has a good game out there for us. He's not the most natural in this role. We could drop him back in. He's fine back there, so it's not that much different, surely. So Hickey and Michelotti go down the wings. Madio is a defensive midfielder. We'll give him another chance to try and settle in. Wasn't the best debut though, was it? Garner, Mabry and Rambleson, they did okay in midfield, so we're going to keep with them. Dan and Arp continue up top. Let's go. So we can see the way they're lining up as expected, which is always nice. You may notice a change on the bench as well, I should have mentioned. The wizard, Lewis Potter is on the bench. That is because Ndedi, our young wonder kid, he got injured, so he's not available for this one. And that kind of helped my decision not to go with wingers in this one, in the fact that he wasn't available. Bowen says pick up where they left off. We're favourites, let's show them why. They did draw City 2-2, which makes me very, very nervous ahead of this one. We did, in training during the week, do a little bit of work on defensive shape, so hopefully you will be a little bit more solid than we were against Sheffield United. You know, when you're 3-0 up, you really shouldn't have a nervous end to a game, should you? But we did, so hopefully we'll rectify that. We haven't got ourselves an early goal in this one, though Mabry is now standing over a free kick. It's a decent ball and it's headed away. Arp is going to get to that. What can we do with here? Good ball out for Mabry and acres of space. Mabry, can he pull it back? He can't. He does another go. It's still there in front of goal. We can't quite get onto it. Garner and Rambleson have it. Back for McKenna. And that'll do it for the highlight. And, well, it's never a goal because we know that, don't we? But a warning shot there for who are we playing? For Swansea. Aaron Hickey is, how's he actually playing out there? 6.8. He's not doing too bad. That's fine. We do, of course, still have the option to go to wingers if we need to, second half or at any point, really. Here we go with Hickey. Can he get a cross in? It's decent. It's there. Back post. Mitchell-Lottie's there. And Mitchell-Lottie, I think, did that hit the post? I'm not sure if it was post or goalkeeper, but either way, it did stay out. And we're dominating this game. What we haven't done yet, though, is stuck the ball in the back of the net. We'll give it a demand more if we can coming into half-time here. We do have an attacking throw. Mitchell-Lottie gets it in there for Dan to Garner. Garner back to Mitchell-Lottie. Mitchell-Lottie, ball to the back post. There's not really anybody there. Not the best. And are we going to get caught on the break? Matteo picks that up. Out wide there for Hickey. Hickey in for Mabry. Mabry, look at Hickey. He's in space, mate. He goes out in the space himself. Can he pull a ball back? Mabry's done really well. Back post. Mitchell-Lottie's there and Mitchell-Lottie sticks it away. 1-0. Late in the first half. A first goal this season for Ivan Mitchell-Lottie. Mabry did wonderfully well to set him up there. He's like a young Jack Grealish here. Look at this. Just runs into the space. Excellent stuff. Then pulls the ball back and Mitchell-Lottie is just waiting at the back post. And that's what Mitchell-Lottie does. Don't know what the goalkeeper's doing there. Just doing a star jump in the middle of his goal. And there we go. 1-0. Can we hang on to this into half-time? It's looking as though we can. We can. And Sheffield United, I noticed, was 2-0 up against Southampton. And it's that same guy again. This guy's an absolute beast. Where has he come from? He's come from 17 million from Bayer Leverkusen this season. What? It says right there, Werder Bremen. I don't know where Bayer Leverkusen come from. And he's got 4 goals in a game and a half of football. That is ridiculous. But anyway, 15 shots to 1. It's gone quite well, but we do want to avoid complacency here, please, boys. It is just the 1 goal. I think everybody's looked pretty good in there. Madio's having a better game, which is good to see. Dan has not had as good a game. Let's see if we can fire him up for this one and get back out there for the second half. Let's tell him to concentrate. Rambleson is looking a little bit apprehensive. We do, of course, have Hamschick on the bench. He did seem to settle the game down for us, didn't he, last time out? So we might need to look to do that again if we need to. Dan has the ball now. Back in there for James Garner. Garner gets it forward, looking for Hickey. Finds him. Aaron Hickey's in here. Aaron Hickey! Oh, he stuck it away! Aaron Hickey with a debut goal. Oh, it just hit the post and sat on the goal line, but it did just roll over in the end. It's a James Garner assist. A really good ball to find Hickey in space. Good first touch to get past his man. And it just rolled over. Wonderful finish from Aaron Hickey. If that can continue, we'll be saying Jaden Who before too much longer. Dan is not having a good game. We've got a corner to defend here. It's a missed header. Is it going to be disallowed? Maybe the missed header is a pushing on a player. That might explain that. There was a push. Okay, so it's not a missed header. Fair enough. Good spot by referee there. And by VAR. About time it did something useful. Alright, we are going to take off Dan. He had a wonderful first game, not so much this time. Let's get Raspadori on. I do have high hopes and a lot of expectation on Raspadori this season. I'm relying on him to be the man that can come in and sort of fill in up front when we need to give up or Dan a rest. So hopefully he's not going to let me down here. He did have to learn the language and do all that kind of stuff when he first joined the club, so I'm hoping that kind of explains a little bit of a slow start to his time at Brentford for us. We've got Mabry over a corner here with 2 minutes to play. Ball to the back post. It is claimed there by O'Leary. Good to see David back in football, isn't it? And are we going to get done on the break here? We are very lungy in on tackles, aren't we? There's a good one from Mitchell-Lottie, though. Mabry picks that up. Forward to Matteo. And what can we do? Can he pick a pass? He's got Arp getting forward. Arp has it. Arp goes past his man, does he? He does. Fete Arp! Oh, it would have been a stunner. Would have been a stunner. But unfortunately, just over the bar. But it looks as though with 4 minutes or 3 minutes of stoppage time to go, we are going to get 6 points from our first 2 games. That's a wonderful start to the season. We've given out some debuts there as well. Both fullbacks on the score sheet today. The only downside of this, I'd say, is that injury to Bogle. So Brentford go top of the Premier League. Have some of that, boys. Hickey gets a scoring debut. You love to see it. He actually did look quite good out there, didn't he? So that's very, very promising. If he can do that, if Boggle's not available, and Boggle is a little bit of a sick note, then that's a good thing. Man United boss Zinedine Zidane is having a look at Mabry. Well, he would have liked what he saw on that first goal, wouldn't he? But there we go, guys. That is it for today. Quick look at the table, and there it is. Lap it up. We are top of the league. And it's just wonderful, isn't it? I don't know, when's the group stage draw? Is the 19th of the 9th. No, that's when the competition starts. So I'm not quite sure when the group stage draw is, but we'll be back. We'll be back next time for Wolves at home, and then our first game in Europe, whoever it may be. It will also start things off with a draw. I'll make sure I record that when it happens so we can see who we get. But yeah, it's going to be Wolves and an unknown team in Europe. I'll see you for that one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been Aussie Villain. Take care.